Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, I'm feeling like a very balanced justice card energy coming in today, okay? And right now, the word coming through is compensated. And the energy, okay, so every tear and every silent struggle, and it is finally writing the check, okay? So, let's see what other messages are coming through. So, starting off, you're in some sort of mindset, okay? Of feeling disappointed about something, okay? Something to do with maybe feeling trapped, okay? Maybe there's some sort of karmic cycle that you're enduring, okay? Or you felt like some sort of unjust or some like disservice was done onto you, all right? There's some sort of disillusionment, okay? Defeatedness, letting go of things, feeling let down about things. It's almost like letting go of the balloon, which is the thing that brings joy. It's like you feel like you lost a grasp of something, a hold of something that you care about, okay? But I'm hearing that there's some sort of complete audit that's occurring right now due to recent challenges or due to recent changes that are occurring in your environment, okay? Because starting off, you're this Queen of Swords energy, okay? Something to do with like the way that you show up is like really powerful in the energies, okay? You're like this honest person, okay? You're using your integrity when you go about certain actions with people, okay? I'm hearing that the universe is trying to match your integrity, okay, while you maintained all of this under pressure, okay? Because there's a lot of things in your landscape right now with a lot of options popping out of the woodworks, okay? Things are just coming this way and that way. It feels like you're almost like juggling all of these different tasks, all of these different emotions, all these different people, okay? Because it's like you have these snakes in the mist and you're just like trying to fend off these craziness, these crazy people is what I heard, okay? Something to do with like there's crazy people in the mist. You just trying to do your job, you're just trying to live your life, and they're trying to like knock you off of your pedestal, knock you off your throne, okay, is what I'm hearing. But you've been using your intellect, okay? You've been using your discernment. I'm hearing you're using your autonomy as well, okay? Especially in your partnerships, especially with people that you have to come into union with on a daily basis. It feels like there's some sort of alignment that needs to happen with these individuals, okay? But you're staying very fiery, very passionate. You're not giving up on yourself. You have a lot of action, a lot of drive, okay? It's very intense, all right? And because of that, a wish is going to be granted, okay, with this wishbone energy. It feels as though, like, it's almost like this audit that's being handled, okay, is like issuing some sort of payout for you, okay? It's because you maintained this integrity under pressure, okay? But I'm hearing that people were kind of hoping to see you bitter and broken, see you, oh my gosh, dusted, busted, and disgusted kind of vibe. They wanted you down and out, okay? But you're getting this sort of like compass, this sort of renewal in your direction because now you have this compass. It's like you're not trapped anymore, they're trapped. You know what I mean? It's like a karmic exchange of some kind. It's like you're up and they're down, is what I'm hearing. It's like the compass used to be north their way, but now it's your way. So now you're like exploring some sort of new opportunity. You might be going beyond your normal routine. You might be doing another side hustle while you're working your main 9 to 5. Maybe you work multiple jobs at a given time, okay? Maybe you're thinking about different directions or routes that you want to take. And so you're starting something new, or this new starting point is going to arrive for you in the near future, okay? And so I'm hearing that chains might be of significance, okay? Something to do with like the keychain on my microphone, it kind of like it created some sort of sound. So I was like, okay, so maybe something's gonna happen. Like the chains are being shackled, like I'm hearing like they're being like almost like rough. The feathers are being ruffled. The chains are being broken, is what I'm hearing, okay? Balance is being restored. I'm hearing while they try to make you feel bitter and broken, now they're bitter and broken. Now they're the ones who are chained up, okay? You're actually building up some sort of massive like reserve of your spiritual credit, your spiritual integrity, okay? You're rocking the boat with this rocking chair, okay? Back and forth, stuck, sway. So you're trusting your gut, okay? And you're acting on it. You're not letting fear keep you rocking. So it's just like you are pretty much almost like I'm hearing you're just alchemizing these energies, okay? It's a lot of crazy, hectic stuff happening in the mist, but you've got this, okay? Something to do with like you're just maintaining. I'm hearing you're staying calm, cool, collected. You're maintaining your integrity, but it's like the truth of the matter, and like it's almost as though People try to paint a picture of you. People try to say, hey, you're this and that. But now it's like the coin has flipped is what I heard, okay? It's like, oh my gosh. And like something to do with someone tried to double back, like they tried to stutter back, you know what I mean? Like into a different reality. They tried to double back on how they perceived you, okay? But it didn't work out. It's like the tables have turned is what I'm hearing, okay? In that energy. Wow. You know what's crazy is like this twisted energy, okay? This karmic exchange. I don't think they're gonna be ready for it, okay? For them, it felt balanced, but it's gonna be swinging and bobbing and weaving and doing all sorts of weird stuff, like some sort of labyrinth maze, is what I'm hearing. It's gonna make people become aggressive. It's gonna make people feel very decisive, like they need to win over some sort of uh, perception of how people see you versus them. Things like that, you know. So just be mindful of that. That's kind of the vibe. Also, there's something to do with restraint, willpower, and wealth, okay? Something about true riches lie not in accounts, but will that reigns in greed. So essentially, it's almost like you're just kind of like, it's almost like a Four of Pentacles vibe. You're just trying to hold on to what it is that you believe you deserve, okay? Because you deserve it. You've been working hard, you've been keeping your integrity, okay? But there's something to do with this, like, people try to steal your worth. People try to steal your value and try to place it upon themselves. And they're thinking, oh, you know, if I say I did this thing, collective won't get the shine. They won't get the light of day. But in actuality, you didn't need the coins to fill your piggy bank, okay? Because you are the piggy bank, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like when people are saying, oh, what do you have to put on the table? You're like, I am the table. That's like super funny. You know what I mean? Sometimes people are like, you know, you're the table, you know, but it's just like, you're like, you are the table. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're coming in with it all as just like, you are the foundation of the thing that they try to take from you. You know what I mean? That's the vibe. Sometimes people feel a little about the whole, like, I am the table vibe, but you know, you get what I mean. It's funny. So yeah, so ease, balance, and flow, okay? Just like what I was mentioning prior, you're alchemizing things, you're flowing harmoniously back into things. I'm hearing the judgment is being called. I'm hearing Thor's hammer, something to do with lightning strike, okay? That might be of significance. I'm hearing that when they try to come up against you, okay, it's going to be a wake-up call. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Someone's going to put them in their place, and it's not going to be you is what I'm hearing, okay? Some sort of divine intervention is going to happen that they're not going to be prepared for is what I'm hearing, okay? Whew, that's a nightmare, you know? So I'm hearing that things are pretty much converting into physical success for you at this time. Wow. Knight of Pentacles, okay? So with this stability coming in, okay, because of your diligence, your responsibility, you have a lot of routine about you, okay? That's really going to be your North Star, okay, in your environment and how you're operating. Or people are seeing you like this, okay? It might be external pressures that are requiring you to be diligent and responsible, okay? I'm hearing like you're on the top of your game, okay? With that Three of Pentacles, it pretty much says like, hey, you're collaborating, you're building with others, but at the same time, it's like you're keeping it down pat is what I'm hearing, okay? Something to do with this one in terms of your advice as well, the world, okay? Something told me to pick that up, okay? So the universe wants you to know the cycle is completing, okay? You've done the hard work. You've been collaborating with people. You've been working really diligently, okay? Over the course of like I'm hearing many years. Oh my gosh. So maybe you've been at it for a while now, okay? The universe wants to repay some sort of debt that was owed to you, okay? It feels like this is way overdue for you though, okay? It's like you deserve this. In the previous reading, this might be significance where you were at the Ten of Pentacles if you were watching that, okay? And you're just like rising to the occasion of every step of the way. You know, your final outcome just reveals that you are warming up to that stability that you've desired for quite some time now. Not sure why I wanted to continue shuffling this, okay? Maybe universe has one more message for you, okay? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, okay. They want to assure you that there's something to do with you being rooted in your abundance, okay? Because of that resourcefulness that you've been giving to others, it's now like almost like turning back onto you tenfold, okay? It's like the sense of reciprocity. It's like you are so giving. You are so, I'm hearing nurturing, okay? Quite a bit. Something to do with like you're no longer trapped in like these consequences of their choices because you're so nurturing towards people around you, okay? You're actually being elevated by your choices and not the choices that they placed upon you. That's what I'm hearing in that energy. Wow. It's so crazy. The magnifying glass. So the truth, revelations, and awareness. People are gonna soon realize the true nature of these people that come up against you. Okay. This is why the tables have turned. This is why people are having wake up calls. Okay. People are realizing who like when people say don't judge a book by its cover. That's sort of the vibe I'm getting here. It's like, oh my gosh, it reminds me of that news where it's like the lady like ends up offing her husband by dousing his, well, basically poisoning his food, okay? And she was like a book author or something like that. Oh my goodness, I pray for that family. But it's like one of those situations. It's like this person looks so innocent, but in actuality, you were the innocent one. You know what I mean? And it's like they did you dirty. They read your book by the cover, and they didn't actually get the time or take the chance to get inside that book and learn more about you as a person. Only then, when they flip the page to page one, they're like, whoa, you are amazing. You are full of integrity. You are brilliant. You are charismatic. You're intelligent and wonderful being, okay? And then they realize after they read the book of the other person, like, wow, I've only known a few pages, but when I got it to the end, it was horrible, okay? It was a bad ending kind of vibe. It's like, it seemed good because it was sugar-coated, okay? But in actuality, the ending of their story, the ending of who they are as a person is hectic, chaotic, It's, it might even be demonic and just like very envious and just like not good in vibes, okay? This is the vibes I'm getting. Streetlight, yeah, people are gaining clarity now, okay? And if anything, you are a huge inspiration towards their clarity, okay? It's like you inspire people, and because of that, they find it's like it's shining a light on you, okay? So it's like you're finding the guidance you need to solve your mystery soon, is like the vibe that they're feeling, okay? In which what the card is saying, Also, something to do with truths are about to be magnified. Prepare to face them. Okay? I'm hearing that once the truths are made, people are going to be almost like shocked that they didn't believe you. They didn't realize your worth. Okay? So they're trying to like double back on their mistakes that they made with you. Try to redeem themselves, is what I'm hearing. Okay? You're receiving a lot of positive results. Maintain that integrity, is what I'm hearing. Okay? But people are getting trapped by their own. Wow, I heard devilish demise. Okay, I don't know why. That's interesting. But yeah, clarity with that sun. Okay, happiness and well-being. We feel. I'm like almost hearing. I'm hearing the words "we feel" for you. That's what I heard. We feel. Wow. Okay, so someone knew they messed up. Okay, we feel for you. Okay, maybe these are your guides speaking. Okay, we feel for you. Maybe this is something someone says to you. Okay, there's also romance in the air at this time. Okay, there's also quite a bit of success. Okay, maybe there's some snakes and mice in the mist, okay? Discord among family and friends might be of significance in this matter, but you're gaining a wish, okay? You're gaining success. You are gaining relationships, okay? More admiration from people around you, okay? We're getting the mountain. Major challenge to overcome. This is going to be a huge, wow, I'm hearing something overcurrent, something with the current is undercurrent, okay? This major undercurrent is sweeping up, okay? So be mindful of that. All right, some sort of disappointment and some affair might occur within your relationship, or some sort of romance matter that might also impede or impact the success that you're walking into. All right. Ooh. But yeah, universe does recommend that you do take some time to go on vacation. I'm hearing burnout. Okay, so be mindful of that. June might be of significance when you take that vacation. All right, and pay attention to your finances. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that when you level up into this financial abundance and you get more things coming in for you, I'm hearing payout. Okay, it's like almost like financial pinch. Okay, so it's mindful to like almost be frugal when you kind of like gain more stability, gain more abundance within your environment, because the universe doesn't want you to. I heard scoundrel, something with the S word, like scoundrel, like it's like they don't want you to waste away, okay, the resources that you've obtained through your success. Something to do with investing, okay? Something to do with like a nest egg, okay? So this might be something related to like investing in your 401k, investing in your Roth IRAs, or doing your backdoor Roth IRA into your Roth IRA, things like that. Like just maintaining your investments. Maybe you have a taxable brokerage account, things like that. Maybe you speak to a tax advisor. I'm not sure why, but this is like all these things that are coming in, okay? There's also some sort of hidden secrets that can harm you, okay? I'm hearing you're going to be doing some investigation work with a couple of people, trying to understand, where you stand in the relationship with them, okay? I'm hearing you're using discernment because while there is romance in the air, you are still a little unsure about how people are coming through in your environment because you just like experience this universal audit, okay? So it's like you're just trying to be, at wits. I'm hearing just keeping your wits about you, okay? Um, but this also gives me like ignorance is bliss. But there's just like people saying things about you behind your back, trying to be in the ear of other people and almost like impact the way they view you. But there's also something along the lines of don't let what you don't know fear like make fear or anxiety within you, okay? But there is victory in some endeavor or within an endeavor that you're trying to overcome. I do feel like these people will back off point in time. I'm hearing they're gonna get bored, and they're like, while you were disappointed in the beginning, now they're gonna be disappointed. I'm hearing they're gonna find a new target. Okay, they're gonna. It's like a energy vampire vibe where it's like they think that they can just keep siphoning energy from you, but eventually you become almost like a source of like weakness for them because if they try to siphon your energy, it's almost like poisoning them. Is kind of what I'm feeling too because your energy is so optimistic and is so up there, okay? So it's like they can't handle it because they're pessimistic and they're doubling down on all their grievances and things that just like, I'm hearing like tick them off, you know what I mean? It's super funny, but they're just feeling very like in this deceptive energy. So they don't want to like get out of it. It's like this mental trap or blockage that they've put over themselves, that they've casted over themselves. But nonetheless, you're leveling up, you're having this karmic exchange. People are finally seeing you for who you are because of the positive results that you bring in, because of your past integrity, your existing integrity, okay? So keep being you, keep showing off your most authentic self. And these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.